Dear Diary, I miss those moments when I was in Indonesia. I went there to meet up my Indonesian friend. I was so happy to see my long-lost friend. She was a guide for me there. When she picked me up at the airport, she taught me how to say hello in Indonesian, which is
Selamat.
So I took a video of us saying selamat and posted on Instagram story.
Selamat.
We're in Indonesia!
Yay!
We was wandering around and then she took me to the market nearby. We were so hungry. I saw the salesperson with a bunch of fresh guava, so I walked right straight to her. I was choosing the guava and unconsciously put my hand on my hip, which is considered as a disrespectful behavior. This is also the position of somebody who is ready to physically fight. I told the seller that I didn't mean so. I was a foreigner. Anyway, she understood me. I grabbed and bought some guavas from her. Later on, my friend took me to her apartment. My friend lives with her lovely grandmother, who was 70 years old. She was reading a book at the balcony. My friend bended her head as she greeted her grandmother. At first, I didn't even know what they should do. My dear friend taught me that if you greet the seniors, you have to bend your head to show respect. And then I had a little conversation with the grandmother. She asked me how was the trip, and then she asked me to have a lunch with her. After I went to my friend's place and full of food in my belly, I called the Uber to take me to the hotel. Of course, my friend came with me. The culture shock was that everybody there asks personal things as a common practice. The driver asked me many questions like, where did I come from? Did I come to the country alone? I came there to travel or business purposes? Or was I married? I was so confused and a little upset because she kept asking me way too many questions. But my friend told me that do not get upset. They just try to be nice and friendly. That's why they ask questions. After I understood that, I talked to the driver friendly as how she talked to me. It took 30 minutes to arrive my hotel. It wasn't that far from my friend's apartment. I went to the register counter to check in, and I noticed that my friend called the receptionist
Mas.
I asked her what does it mean, and she told me that it is sister. It is used to call strangers. For men is
Mbak.
The receptionist asked me some questions to ensure that it was really me who booked the room, like my name, my ID number, and my credit card number. And maybe I was staring at her way too long because my friend warned me that staring at someone for too long is really rude. So I apologized to her, sincerely. After I already checked in at my hotel, I went out to have a dinner with my new Indonesian friend. When I saw her, I pointed my index finger right in her face and asked if she was my friend's friend. She seemed shocked because pointing the finger at someone is also rude in Indonesian culture. The new friend was alright with that because she knew I'm a foreigner. She was surprisingly nice and friendly as how Indonesians are. Then we went to the restaurant nearby to have a dinner. I really miss Indonesia and the culture there. I have to admit that I maybe did something wrong, but it's because every culture is different and we have to learn and adapt ourselves. Anyway, it is challenging and fun to learn new experiences.